So one of the things I've been struggling with pretty recently is that I've had a pretty short fuse, and I've been pretty irritable and quick to get annoyed or mad for reasons that probably aren't that big of a deal, but I'm making them a bigger deal than what they should be, and it's affecting, not really affecting my day to day because I still wake up pretty happy, but it's affecting me at that point in time, I guess I would say. But usually within 5, 10 minutes it passes and I'm good to go. But I do have a pretty short fuse as of recently. And message I want to share today is actually because I was watching a podcast with Patrick Bet David and Bill Maher. And it was a pretty heated debate and just overall communication that they had. Completely two different sides of the spectrum. And one thing that I think PBD did well and always does extremely well is composing himself, thinking things through, and being able to think pretty swiftly on his feet without letting his emotions take over. That's something that I struggle with. I struggle with that a ton, actually. And it's something that I'm working on trying to get better at and not letting my emotions take over and just basically freaking out at that point in time, but being able to take a few steps back, analyze the situation, and then being able to proceed or communicate the way I need to in order to be most effective. And it's something that I noticed Patrick Bet David did extremely well in this interview, especially when things got a little bit heated. But it reminded me of this Bible verse in Proverbs again, actually. It's Proverbs 14:17. It says, "A quick-tempered person acts foolishly, and one who schemes is hated. A patient person shows great understanding, but a quick-tempered one promotes foolishness." And it's so true. I mean, every Bible verse, every question that somebody has out there is answered by a Bible verse. It's kind of crazy, and something that I'm starting to realize as I'm really diving into the Bible. But just like it says in that verse itself, somebody who's quick-tempered is going to act foolish. They're going to have a quick comment, something that may screw up a relationship, or it's just something that I need to work on figuring out how to take a few steps back and again analyze what's being said and how to come back most effectively so that it's not a complete lash out. Not to say that I lash out and lose my mind, but it's just something that I think successful people and influential people do a great job of, is understanding, what the situation is, reading the situation, taking a few steps back and not letting their emotion take over, not having a short fuse, and then being able to position their message in a way that it's effective, it gets their point across, but doesn't negatively affect or impact the relationship. So thought that would be a relevant point to share. It's something that I'm trying to work on right now. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the time.